When is it too late to start a business? That's the question that we're going to dig into today. I often hear people say to me, I'm 29, I'm 35, I'm 55. Is it too late to start a business? Or maybe I hear someone say, I'm too old to start a business. And um, I just, you know, I want to just encourage you that if you have 10 or 20 years invested in a job, that it's not too late to make a pivot and start another business. No matter what your age is, no matter where you are in your life, it's not too late to pivot. It's not too late to start that new business or even to take a business that you have and grow it to a new level. It's never too late. I started my first company when I was 31 years old. And I started my consulting business when I was 36. And I'm 52 now, so I have 16 years in the consulting business. I have over 30 years of business experience, 20 years of which has been in the field of entrepreneurship. So, really, there's never a right time or a wrong time to start a business. In fact, many think entrepreneurship is for younger people, for the younger generation. And they think that, like, Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or even Michael Dell, they all started their businesses in college dorm rooms. And the truth is, college dropout entrepreneurs are the exception, not the rule. And so, really, you can't expect the idea of a younger generation to be the ones that are going to be able to start businesses better than anyone else. In fact, Americans who are 35 years or older, get this, Americans, we're talking about Americans now, 35 years or older are 50% more likely to start a business today. That is a statistic that is astounding. 50% more likely from age 35 and above. The average founder of a first year business is 45 years old. So if you are in your 40s and you're sitting there saying, I want to start a business, but I think I'm too old for it, the average is 45. Now, there are some older and some younger, of course, but the average, the middle, is 45 years old. It's not too late to start a business at all. In fact, Vera Wang, who is a famous designer, she started her design label at age 40. Jeff Bezos, famous for Amazon and now Blue Origin and other things, he started Amazon at age 31 when I started my business. Ray Kroc started McDonald's at age 52, 52 years old. John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola at age 55. Bernard Marcus, who co-founded Home Depot, was 48 years old when he started Home Depot. Colonel Sanders, the most famous of them all, started Kentucky Fried Chicken at age 65. And by the way, if you even know his story, when he sold the rights to KFC to Yum Yum Brands, he actually tried to start another business thereafter, years later. And so, don't think that you're too old to start a business. You're never too old to set another goal or another dream or to get started on something new. You need to be able to dream big. You need to be able to plan well, and great things are going to happen for you. Never stop trying. That's the key to this. Never stop trying. You don't need to have an innovative idea to get started in order to succeed even. What you need is the ability to execute your idea very well. You could have an idea that someone else has done, but you're able to execute it much better. And that is really where success lies, is in the ability to execute your ideas. Not that you necessarily have an innovative idea, but that you are able to execute. Now, I want to give you some reasons why you're never too old to start. And I've got a list here I'm going to read from. But first of all, you have life experience. The older you get, the more experience you have. And so keep that in mind, that just because you're 45 years old doesn't mean you're too old to start a business. In fact, that's the average where people start. And The key here is you know more people at an older age than you did as a younger age. You know more people, and they know people who know people. So your network is much bigger the older you get, or hopefully is much bigger. You know how to set and achieve goals. Typically, people who are getting older, they know how to set goals. They know how to achieve those goals. They've got experience in that. You may already have an advantage with investors, meaning you know people that have money that are looking for ideas to invest in. So you're in a better position typically the older you get to find investors to take your idea to market. You know what you are passionate about. Listen, if you're 45 years old, you should know by now what you're passionate about. If you're 50 years old, if you're 52, like I am, I know exactly what I'm passionate about, and that is my driving force in starting my business. And now I started my business, but now in the process of growing my business, like most people. You have knowledge that is valued in today's marketplace. Don't underestimate the knowledge that you have, the years of experience that you have. I often hear, and I have had friends say to me, "Oh, I'm 55, I'm 60 years old, I'm too old, nobody's going to want me, no one's going to care about me." I'm going to tell you, some of the best mentors, best consultants, best coaches I've ever had in my life were 55, 60, 65 years old. Do not underestimate the value of the knowledge that you have right now. Even if you're 40 years old, you have far more knowledge than you had when you were 20. Now, I'm not putting down the younger generation that are starting as entrepreneurs, because I think you can start at any age. But this is specifically speaking to those people that are in midlife right now, and they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with the rest of their life, and they're ready to get out of the cubicle farm, and they're saying, I think I'm just too old for this. You're not too old. You're never too old. In fact, now is the best time ever to start a business, in my opinion. Let's see. You are genuinely financially secure. Most people who get older, they have investments. They have the ability, they have nest egg, they have the ability to fall back on if something doesn't work. And let's face it, some businesses do fail. So you need to make sure that you're doing really well, you're executing really well, and you're minimizing the rate of failure. You have a lot of startup options. I mentioned just a moment ago, now is the best time ever to start a business. You have so many options out there right now to start a business. There are franchises, there are drop shipping programs, there's multi-level marketing, there's start your own business, you can have a membership business. There are hundreds and hundreds of ideas. In fact, I've done a video in the past and I go over about 100 ideas that you can use to start your business, and that's found on my website at MaximumChange.com. And here's another key real quick that helps you in being successful in starting your business, the reason why you can start your business now. You have failed before. Let's face it, even if you've never had a business, you've experienced failure. Failure is a part of owning a business. You've got to know that failure is part of owning a business. And those people who have experienced failure are less afraid of failure. And so you want to understand that that is an asset for you. And then finally, you are self-confident. Many people in their 40s and 50s are self-confident. They are sure of themselves. They know what they know what they want, they know what they're passionate about, they have great ideas, and many times are able to execute on those ideas. So my encouragement for you is that you're never too old to start a business. Never too old. You're never too young to start a business. But in specifics, I hear so often, I'm too old, I'm too invested in my current job, and I'm not going to be able to do this. The truth of the matter is you can do whatever you set your mind to. And so keep that in mind, that you can do this. And if you want help with it, I'm here to help. I'm Dr. Foster, the founder of Maximum Change. Hope you have a great day.